Some houses begin with form, others begin with the land. In the case of the Chickadee House, everything begins with water. An old irrigation ditch crosses the site from one side to the other, a remnant from the time when this region of Boulder, Colorado, was made up of small agricultural properties that depended directly on water to survive. Instead of hiding or diverting this canal, the design does the opposite. It turns the water into the element that organizes the entire house. A glass bridge that crosses over the water and connects the garage to the main volume of the residence. It is a short crossing, but a meaningful one. As you walk across this bridge, you leave behind the more urban side of the arrival and step into a much quieter environment, dominated by mature trees, gardens, and the constant presence of the surrounding mountains. This small journey ends up defining the entire logic of the project. Instead of concentrating the house in a single compact volume, the architects at Surround Architecture chose to divide the program into different parts spread across the site. These volumes recall the simplicity of traditional rural buildings in the region, clear forms, pitched roofs, and familiar proportions that echo the barns and agricultural houses of Colorado. But here, they are reinterpreted in a contemporary way, creating a sequence of outdoor spaces that connect naturally with the interior of the home. The constant relationship with the outdoors is reinforced by the openings. Large sliding glass doors, folding panels, and even Dutch doors, split horizontally, allow the interior spaces to open completely to the gardens. On the ground floor, the social spaces are open and fluid. The kitchen, dining, and living areas connect directly to the courtyards and gardens, allowing natural light to travel through the house throughout the day. The material palette follows the same logic of simplicity and honesty. Wide plank French oak floors, limestone walls, exposed concrete, and darkened steel structural elements create an atmosphere that blends rustic character with contemporary precision. Instead of having just one main backyard, the house creates several outdoor environments. One courtyard receives more sunlight, another is more sheltered by the trees, spaces that change character throughout the day and across the seasons. The same materials appear both inside and outside the house, reinforcing the continuity between architecture and landscape. On the upper level, the organization becomes more compact. A central loft connects the primary suite with the children's bedrooms, creating an intermediate space that can function as a study or shared living area. Even in the most private rooms, the relationship with the outdoors never disappears. Large windows continue to frame the trees on the property and the mountains beyond. In the end, the Chickadee House does not try to compete with the surrounding landscape. It does something more interesting. It uses the land itself, the water, the trees, and the traces of the site's agricultural history as the starting point for its architecture. And perhaps that is why the most memorable gesture of the house is still that first step across the bridge, a simple crossing that transforms an old irrigation ditch into an essential part of the experience of living there.